Hey, what's up, Coach? Welcome back to the podcast. Hopefully you listened to yesterday's message. That is a very tactical way to grow your business. And I want to give that to you. And so if you missed that, make sure and go back and listen to episode 242. Now, today's episode is titled, Why Being Disliked is Good for You, right? So this is a different way of looking at things. And I really want you to have an open mind with what I'm about to say, because I used to have a very closed off mind towards this. All right. So I'll tell you a funny story. Back in 2014, that was a very pivotal year for me. I realized at that point that I wanted to try to do something on the internet. I wanted to create videos for kids. So this way they could follow these drills and these skills from the internet. And so I created a YouTube channel with my brother. And during that time, though, I was going through, it was almost like a transformation for me personally. I wanted to do these videos, but I had all these self-limiting beliefs. And I really did think that, if I put these videos out, there's going to be a lot of people who don't like this. And so that caused me to hesitate, and that put just a lot of fear into my brain. And it made me try to be someone who I wasn't, right? So I tried to be someone who was likable and just trying to please everybody. But the reality is, if you go watch a YouTube video, or let's say you listen to one of my podcasts, I would say at least 50% of people who listen to what I say are not going to like it. And the other 50%, they might like it. And for those who don't, great. I'm going to roll with that, right? I'm going to roll with that. Those are people I probably can't help anyways, and that's all right. But back then when I was doing these videos, I never realized that. I always thought, well, I want everyone to like me. And if everyone likes me, then that's going to be better. But it really is a terrible way to think, because that's just not the reality, right? And if you look in your core circle of friends, or you look back at your last 20 to 30 years of life, sure, there's some people who just straight up don't like you. There's people that you straight up you don't like either, right? That's the way it goes. And what we need to understand, though, is being disliked is actually a good thing. That means that you actually stand for something. And I'd rather be the type of person where it's like, you know what, the core group of people that I'm looking to serve here, they like what I talk about. They vibe with me. If we all hung out and over a weekend, we would all get along together. Those are the people I'm looking to serve. I'm not looking to be buddy with anybody who doesn't vibe with what I'm talking about, right? And neither are you, and that's just the way it goes. And like I said, though, when you are disliked, that means you're standing up for something that you believe in, that someone else does not believe in. Everybody has just different perceptions of everything. Even with business, there's a lot of coaches out there who completely disagree with what I say about accepting cash or checks. There's some coaches that are super stubborn. They want to do it that way. I've done it that way. It didn't work for me. So I do it a different way, and I teach coaches how to do it a different way. There's also a lot of coaches that disagree with me on talking to parents over the phone and recording a phone call. And they think that is not right. They think that's as violating people's privacy. I tell people to do it so you can practice and learn how to get better, right? So again, not everyone's going to agree with me. Not everyone's going to agree with you. But I'll give you a really, solid example here. On my Facebook social media, my Facebook page, a lot of what I do is I talk about things that a lot of people are not willing to talk about. And those who are drawn to it will engage. Those who are not drawn to it will engage as well. And those who are not drawn to it, ultimately, they'll get weeded out of my ecosystem, which is my goal. That's really my ultimate goal with my podcast, with my YouTube channel, with everything I do on my email newsletter. is I just want to eliminate those who are not the right fit. And that builds a stronger bond between myself and those who are the right fit. So I hope you can understand that. And I hope you can start to implement that into your business, because I promise you it works, right? This doesn't mean you need to be some mean person. You just need to be yourself, right? The way I am on these podcasts, if you're sitting next to me, this is the exact same way I am in real life, right? I have nothing to hide, no agenda here. Obviously, I want to help you, right? I want to give value to you every single day. But again, I know my message isn't for everyone, and I have to live with that. And it's going to be the same for you, all right? So that's it for today's podcast. If you want to learn more about how we can help you start, grow, or scale your business, head over to our website at www.buildmysportsbiz.com. From there, it's very simple. We have a lot of different options of how we can help out. Just go check that out, and we'll see you there.